You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Hello, and welcome to Red Devil Postgame, GHS-TV's 4-time national award-winning sports show. I'm Chloe Brady.
And I'm Amir Abdur-Rashid. We've got a lot of great stories for you with some thrilling highlights and some interviews with players and coaches you won't see anywhere else.
But first, let's turn our focus to the football team. The Red Devils cinched a playoff bid entering the high school football championship brackets with a 6-4 record. After advancing one round and beating the undefeated Clarksville Wildcats, the Red Devils had their final game of the season in a rematch against the Collierville Dragons. Here is a look at our football team's playoff highlights.
Since we were on the verge of getting into the playoffs, I told the guys to be ready. Be ready for your opportunity. Winning that game was huge for us, gave us the confidence and just really got excited.
We knew that we needed this game to continue to go to the state like we want to.
The defense was relentless all night long. We had one example on the 1-yard line right before halftime. We forced a fumble. We get the ball back. So we won that 4-minute period before half. That was huge. Also, another effort part from Cameron Letlow. We get a ball knocked in the air. Cameron Letlow's right there. He dives and catches that ball. That's a tremendous effort play.
During the game, I just felt like everybody was fighting for each other.
So you have to be disciplined with your eyes because they do things to trip you. So I thought we were disciplined with our eyes in that specter. And then at the end of the day, we were us.
We just blessed at this point. We blessed to be in the playoffs.
This is what high school football is about, the playoffs. This is what your parents get hyped for, everybody get hyped for. This is the high school experience. Anytime, you lose the last playoff game, it's not a good feeling at all. I obviously thought we left plays out there. I didn't think we performed how we should have, but it was a tough loss.
I think that we kind of gave up a little bit. I feel like after they scored on us, we kind of put our head down and just said it was over with when we had a whole another quarter of ball to play.
It was a tough game, but anytime we have 17 penalties for 175 yards, you can't win a game like that.
I gave it all I had. It may not went the way I wanted to, but I know I gave it all I got.
Overall, man, I saw great improvements from our guys from preseason to the end of the year, man. And as a high school coach, that's what you want. And I think that's a good lesson for my juniors, sophomores, and freshmen to understand as they go into next year is, man, we can really, really, really be good. We have everything we need, but we have to love each other. We have to play for one another. And it's not about an individual. If we win, everyone gets credit. And I thought we learned that as the season progressed. And I thought we got a whole lot better in that as the season progressed as well.
After an unfortunate loss to the Collierville Dragons, the season ends in a 7-5 record, ranking us 4th in the Division 6A Region 8. Despite the loss, the Red Devils are optimistic for their next season. Here to talk to us about the Red Devil football team is special teams coach Stephen Graves. Thank you for joining us today, Coach.
Thank you for having me.
There are a lot of takeaways from this season and some setbacks. How do you feel the team did overall?
Well, I think that obviously the standard here at Germantown High School, especially with football, is excellence. And so did we reach our ultimate goal? No. But we saw a ton of individual growth and we saw us starting to come together as a team. We saw a lot of young guys who got so much better as the season went along, and I don't want to speak for the entire coaching staff, but I know me personally, I'm very, very excited and optimistic about next season.
How does it feel making it as far as the team did, knowing many people counted them out?
Well, that definitely feels good. We beat a very tough, undefeated 10-0 Clarksville team. And we feel like we can compete with Collierville, Houston, Riverdale, Bartlett, those teams that beat us. It was just how did we play that night, managing certain situations. And so this offseason is just going to be about cleaning things up, and there's going to be some new guys in some new roles. And the coach staff is very excited.
Coach Gene talked to us about the team coming together towards the end of the season. What does camaraderie mean to the team?
Well, it's everything. Nobody can accomplish what our goals are by themselves. It takes more than 11. It takes everybody. Injuries happen in football, and there's a big difference in waiting for your opportunity and preparing for your opportunity. And we're going to find out this offseason just how our freshmen, sophomores, juniors this past season, if they've been preparing to be the guy or if they've just been waiting for their opportunity.
You had a strong defense this year. What defensive strategies do you hope to carry into next season?
Well, we have very aggressive, very physical guys. We feel like we can lock down most receivers in the state of Tennessee one-on-one with the type of talent that we have here at Germantown. We have tough linebackers, but we all believe that it starts up front. We have not just a handful of guys, but we're really about 3 deep at every defensive line position, being able to affect the quarterback while stopping the run first. And in high school football, it starts up front, and then it goes to the second level, which is linebackers, and then on the back end. So we're very, very excited about our defense.
Special Teams has some seniors this year whose time as a Red Devil has come to an end. What will the talent look like next year?
Well, we're losing Moises Hernandez, and so we are definitely looking for kickers. We do have guys who can kick, but they are also involved in other things on special teams as well. So if we can find a guy who can kick and that's all that they have to focus on, that would be best for the team. So definitely going to be going to some soccer matches here very soon. And also can't say enough about Cameron Ledlow and Elliott Wilson. Those two were on just about every special teams. They provide a lot of leadership. Cameron was our long snapper on punt. So to have a guy who can snap the ball accurately and then get down the field as fast as Cameron is, we're going to have to replace him. And but Moises' leg, what he's given to Germantown football, we are definitely going to miss him. And Elliott Wilson on the punt team as well.
Looking forward to the future. What are y'all preparing, and how are y'all preparing for the next season?
Well, we just finished up a great week of getting our maxes in the weight room. So it all starts in the weight room. You don't just wait until August to prepare for the season. It starts now. These guys, they need to start putting their bodies through things, and it's also the weight room where your leadership comes in, and it's where the team building comes into play. And so what we're seeing is guys encouraging each other in the weight room, celebrating each other when guys get an all-time high or a new record, new personal record. And that's what you want to see as coaches, guys who aren't just worried about themselves, but they're trying to lift up the people around them.
Again, it was a true pleasure having you in the studio. Thank you for joining us.
Sir, thank y'all. Thank y'all very much for having me.
Congratulations are in order for first-year female Red Devil wrestler Sydney Newbley. She took home a second-place medal in the Dragon Classic Wrestling Tournament last weekend. Sydney joined the wrestling team this year under the training of Coach Wachowski. This marks a milestone in Red Devil wrestling history. The Red Devil wrestling team has several wins under their belt, securing a successful season. Despite a few setbacks throughout the year, the team looks to rise up in the standings. Here for a look into the wrestling team's success is Red Devil Postgame reporter Caitlin Jeffries.
Wrestling season has finally started, and our Red Devil wrestling team is on the mats. Here to speak with me about the matches today is Sydney Newble and Kiara Neal. Thank you for joining me today. What do you think about the team's performance this match?
I think about the team's performance as I think we could have improved much better. Everybody did amazing, but there's a couple of things that we can improve on. So I think everybody did great.
I think we still got some stuff to learn, like certain moves and get out of positions, but we'll learn still, get mad experience.
Were there any specific techniques that you think worked well, and did the team encounter any challenges?
Yes, I think we encountered a lot of challenges with takedowns, a lot of those. I just think we could better improve our technique in certain things. So.
Kiara, what do you think?
I think we got to get deeper in on our takedowns and drill harder on our takedowns and defend the takedowns as well and set the pace in the match.
Knowing this is the first match, what do you think were their thoughts going in?
Just nervous. I could tell everybody was nervous. A lot of nerves going, crowd, loud. So yeah, just a lot of nerves.
I feel like they were nervous since it was their first match. Most of them are new. Some got experience, but they were nervous. It's the first match of the season.
Kiara, with the matches to come, how do you think we will prepare for them?
We prepare by just get our mind right in the mindset and just drill harder in practice. We don't really do that much. Get better conditioning and really implement it in the matches. We drill hard, but when it comes to matches, I feel like we let the nervousness take over us. So we have to just set the pace and just do what we learn in practice.
Definitely drilling hard, working more on our technique and our takedown recoveries and defenses and all of that. So definitely hard work.
Thank you for speaking with me, and good luck with the rest of the season. Thank you. Reporting for Red Devil Postgame, I'm Caitlin Jeffries.
There has been over 2 years since there has been a Red Devil bowling team, but the long break did not stop the Red Devils from making a triumphant return to the lanes. Bowlers have even taken home the silver trophy for the semifinalists in the Memphis Regionals, making them second in the district. Videographers Chris Pina and I captured the exciting match.
I've been bowling since I was 7 years old. I'm 17, so that's been 10 years.
I've been bowling since I was 5.
I've been bowling for a little minute.
Big thing about bowling is just focusing.
It's not something that you're good at overnight. It takes time and it takes encouragement because it's not easy as it looks.
We haven't had a team in 3 to 4 years, so we had a really rocky start because we had to forfeit our first game. But so far we have been undefeated in the 2 matches that we've had.
Our team is really good. For it to be, a gap year from the last time we bowled, since now, we still are very good.
I want a team so large that it's almost impossible to play every player. I mean, we had a really good turnout because we have 11 to 12 members.
We have good skills, good bowlers. Some of them just started bowling this year, and they already have phenomenal scores.
My stats, my highest was at 185.
I definitely do feel like I stand out because my whole team is right-handed. Left-handed people is very rare, and it's I feel like it's just a gift from God, to be honest, and I love it.
So much success for a first year. I am over the roof. I did not think that we would be this great, but we have really worked hard. We've done extra practices, extra gatherings together, so I'm just overwhelmed. I'm just so happy. I'm sorry, we just won.
Today we have the distinct honor of speaking with one of the world's most accomplished half marathon runners from Kenya, Pius Nyantika. Hailing from a country known for producing some of the world's greatest distance runners, Pius has made a name for himself through his incredible speed, perseverance, and relentless dedication to the sport. His journey from training in the fields of Kenya to the world stage is an inspiring testament to the power of hard work and passion. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much.
Can you walk us through your journey to beginning half marathon running and what it was like for you to start?
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here once again. I'm Pius Nyantika from Kenya. I train in Kenya, but when I come to America, I come officially to run races. Now, I started to run when I was 12 years old while I was in primary school. And then I went through the high school in the year 2005. There, after I've done from the high school, I had now to go out of school and started training as a professional athlete. Now I trained for 5 years, and in the year 2010, I had a friend back Kenya who used to go to the University of Louisville in Kentucky. He had accomplished with me that he gonna organize for me some races I come and run. So in the year 2011, I had to come to America for the first time. I did a couple of races in Louisville, Kentucky. I had to run amazingly. Yeah.
You have a lot of accomplishments and trophies to your name.
Yes.
What is your biggest milestones or achievements that you have gotten through your career?
Sounds good. So the race that I ran in Louisville, Kentucky that made me proud is that I did the half marathon. That's 13 miles. I ran 61 minutes. I was proud about that. And then I did the 10K where I ran 28 minutes. And the other one, the one I did was just the 10 miles where I ran 47. Yeah, it was much fun for me, and then I was proud. And that's when now I knew that, yeah, running is passion.
One of your recent highlights is participating in the Sugar Run 5K, an event aimed at raising money for type 1 diabetes research. What was it like participating in that event, and how did you get into that?
Yes, I'm the Sugar Run ambassador and the Dr. Latif. So I had to run that race. Every year I ran that race, just, you know, for the people with the type 1 diabetes, so that, yeah, it can be well, you know, managed, and I find that everyone has to be checked on that and get treated.
Looking forward to the future, what are some events that you're looking forward to, or something that you're looking forward to in your career?
Yeah, right now I'm going back to Kenya after I've done the St. Jude Half Marathon coming this weekend, and I'm the St. Jude Half Marathon record holder. So after I've done from the St. Jude, I'll go back to Kenya and prepare for the next year on how to tackle some other races.
Distance running is a hard sport in general. How do you keep yourself ready and prepared for any events coming up?
Yeah, running a marathon, it's not easy, it's hard. But you have to get focused. You must be mentally and physically fit. Because as you know very well, sometimes you do train a lot. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But you have to get focused and you have to be persistent when you are training, so that you get focused wherever you have, maybe you never performed very well. You have to go down and continue training so that you can now achieve to the next level, which you aim higher.
You've likely faced many challenges through your journey. What are some standout moments or challenges that you have faced and overcome?
Yes, personally I've got some injuries when I'm training, even it comes to performing when I'm running. I found an hamstring, I found an injury. Sometimes, you know, it's quite hard, like now when I'm back in Kenya, to get the training stuff, you know, training shoes, nice training shoes. Now you find that I use just one pair of shoes or 2 pair of shoes for more than 2 years. Now, those are the challenges that I face. But when it comes now, if I'm good enough to run, I come prepared. You might find that, yeah, you are well prepared when you come to the race. But if you have covered some few miles, you might feel maybe hamstring, muscle pull, and then definitely it will drop you out of the race.
Speaking of preparation, what is some advice you would give to young marathon runners trying to follow in your footsteps?
Yeah, that's good. So for the upcoming athletes who want to be marathoners, good marathoners, you know, it's not easy. You know, running like a marathon, that's 26 miles, it's not easy. But you have to be consistent on that. You have to get focused on that. You must be physically fit. You have to be mentally sharp, so that whatever you want to do, you must love it most, because running is passion. So every day, as the more you put more miles, the more the fitness comes. So you have to get focused on that for better and easy performance.
Thank you so much for talking with me today. It was a real pleasure.
Thank you so much. Pleasure's mine.
Thank you, Amir, for that insightful interview. We hope to see Pius Nyantika again for next year's Sugar Run 5K supporting diabetes type 1 research. Our Red Devil baseball team has some exciting news. It's been 2 years since there has been a baseball signing here at Germantown. Braden Morris has achieved a great accomplishment and has signed on to play baseball in college. Braden has been playing baseball since he was a kid and plans to continue to play at Central Baptist College in his next stage of his life. He's been working hard as a Red Devil athlete for 4 years and is very grateful to soon become a CBC Mustang.
I want to thank Coach Henniger for setting this up and providing everything that he's done for Germantown High School and the baseball team here.
The signing for our team is something to be proud of. It's a laurel to hang our hat on, that we have players that can compete at the next level, and it's encouraging to the players that are coming up in the lower grade levels, and they see that if Braden can do it, they can do it as well.
Congratulations to Braden, and we hope to see many more accomplishments soon on your new baseball team. The Red Devil football team has a signing of their own. Defensive back Yasir Muhammad was joined by friends, family, and coaches to celebrate this momentous event. He has agreed to join the Rebels at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
National Signing Day is really significant for our community, for our student body, for players to come, for players now in the program. Is me too. I can too. You know, you see someone come through the program, put in the hard work, do everything he needs to do to graduate early, to sign early, to get on that college campus in January. It's a huge accomplishment.
I think if you come to Germantown, one thing you'll get is a good football player. I think Coach Gene does a good job preparing players as well as young men for the next level and just life in general.
We wish Yasir Muhammad well on his future as a Rebel in Las Vegas.
The basketball season has officially tipped off, and the Red Devils have started off the season strong, winning their first matchup against Raleigh, Egypt. Unfortunately, they were defeated by Ridgeway's Red Roadrunners, but coaches and players remain optimistic. Here with more about the latest tip-off is sideline reporter Dallas Horn.
Basketball season has officially started. Despite challenges, the Red Devil basketball team has hit the court hard. I talked with coaches and players to learn more about the future of the season.
Today's performance wasn't what I expected. We came off a tough game on Tuesday against Raleigh Egypt, which is a good team. You know, that game we pulled it out. And I don't know if we had some leftover heroics. You know, we thought we could just walk out here, but Ridgeway is a neighborhood rivalry. We played sluggish. We never could get over that hump.
Game night, we start off kind of slow, but we can for sure pick it up. I believe our team needs to work on rebounding and just like get more shots up and stuff.
We got some people in foul trouble, some of our key players early. They can never get in a groove, and so every time we crawl back in it, we were just making mistakes. That's due to a new team, a young team. We got a lot of new players on the floor, probably starting to like 3 new starters.
My personal goal is really just to hoop, really just like have a good season. Have like a memorable season because it's my senior year.
Just come out and support us wherever we play at. I know we'll be playing most of our home games at Ridgeway Middle, and we can't use that as an excuse. Bottom line, the gym is what it is. We got to play. This is a basketball floor behind me. They got 2 goals. We got to play.
Reporting for Red Devil Postgame, I'm Dallas Horn.
Come out and support the Red Devil girls and boys basketball team as they hit the court against the Wooddale Cardinals tonight at the Ridgeway High School. The girls' game starts at 6 p.m. and the boys' game starts at 7:30 p.m.
Today, we would also like to brag a little bit on us and to give a big congratulations to our Red Devil Postgame crew here at GHS-TV for winning our 4th National Student Emmy Production Award. The students and supervisors of GHS-TV helped to make this award possible.
This year's final National Student Production Award goes to Red Devil Postgame, Germantown High School, Nashville Mid-South Chapter.
Thank you so much for this incredible honor. Winning in the sports category of the National Student Production Award Contest is truly a testament to the hard work and dedication of everyone involved.
We want to express our deepest gratitude to our talented students, crew, and the dedication of the faculty who guided us and supported us every step of the way. Your creativity and commitment to Red Devil Postgame makes it what it is.
We'd also like to thank the Academy for this amazing opportunity and for recognizing student talent nationwide. This is for the entire GHS family.
Thank you.
Thank you to all our viewers for your support of our program. Congratulations again to GHS-TV for another great year. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing more Red Devil sports. Amir, that wraps up the final Red Devil Postgame of 2024. We would like to thank everyone who appeared on the show this year.
If you would like to see more behind-the-scenes shots of today's show, follow us on Instagram at GHS-TV. From all of us here at GHS-TV, we wish you happy holidays and thank you for tuning in to the last show of the year. I'm Amir Abdurrashid.
And I'm Chloe Brady.
Go Red Devils!